Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and we're really excited. We have a brand new 11-day challenge coming on the 17th of March. I'm recording this on the 15th, so it'll be available in about 36 hours or so. And essentially, it's called In Love with the World, and it's a 11-day meta meditation sort of challenge where we're going to walk through these very, very specific, unique approaches to practicing loving kindness meditation out in the world. So this isn't a sedentary thing where you're sitting down and practicing at home. This is even in these very unusual times we're still living through with COVID and everything else. This is actually designed for those of us who are going out into the world and are looking to cultivate more connection and compassion and curiosity and kindness both to ourselves and to others. You're going to see that in this in the 11 days there's a pretty strong focus on self-compassion or practicing metta for ourselves. This is really, really the crucial piece, the dial that you want to, turn if you really want to learn this practice. Really, is aimed more at ourselves in our experience. So, my approach to this and our community approach to this is really a very heavy focus on practicing loving kindness for ourselves using these very, very specific set of strategies and techniques and stepwise practices, as you'll see here, that are geared towards those of us who struggle to generate loving kindness or love or compassion or a feeling of acceptance and curiosity and care for ourselves. So, day one, you're going to start with practicing loving kindness for yourself. Day two, you're going to practice loving kindness for your younger self. Day three, let me see, where's day three? Day three is up here, I believe. Practicing metta or loving kindness for your future self, practicing your visualizing yourself being loved by others, practicing by visualizing puppies or kittens or babies, anything that makes it easy for you to generate this warm feeling of love and happiness. Day six, we'll practice on our disowned selves, angry, anxious, and the error-prone selves that we all have. Day seven, gratitude for the body parts that sustain us. Day eight, for a familiar stranger. Day nine, for a difficult or challenging person. And day 10, finally, for practicing on disaffected groups or communities you may feel in conflict with. This is particularly salient right now as we're going through this sort of unique moment in our history with so much anger and animosity and just so much conflict in the world that this is a uniquely powerful practice at this particular juncture in human history, or at least our country or our our world right now. I mean, much more than whether you're in the U.S. or whether you're in some other part of the world. Really, I think everybody is struggling right now with this sense of connection to pieces and parts of our extended communities that we may feel in conflict with or feel that our value systems are not in alignment with. So this is a very powerful piece of this process on day 10. And then eventually we get to the practicing metta or loving kindness for all people and in every direction. So this omnidirectional feeling of love and compassion and connection and this sort of experience of glowing from the inside that many people who practice this sort of metta will report, this sort of tingly vibrational kind of everything feels like love sort of experience. And there's a lot more to this. We have other very kind of unique little nuances or just little wrinkles to this practice that I really don't think you'll find anywhere else. And in the end, we're going to have a private community where you can interact with each other and with us, and you can share your experiences, how this has landed for you in your life, etc., etc. That's also available, when the 11 days are done, and we'll continue to build and erect more interesting approaches to this that I think are going to deepen and enhance your experience of this particular sort of mindfulness. Again, this is not about sitting at home with your eyes closed, although certainly you can do this sitting at home with your eyes closed. But for me, it's about short moments, many times, just continuously re upping this sense of being in love with the world, in love with people, in love with yourself, and creating the necessary antecedent mind states which lead to this sort of natural flowing feeling. All right, so if you're interested in joining us, it is a private course on our community. You do have to sign up for it. If you are struggling financially and can't afford to sign up for it, it's not going to be expensive, but there is a small fee. Just send us an email, hi@mindfulmarketplace.com, and I'm certainly happy to give you access for free. No requests for that will be turned down, and there'll be no questions asked. So if you're interested, and the small fee is a little bit of a fee too much for you to afford, we're happy to have you join us at no cost. And there will also be a podcast associated with this, so lots of these individual lessons will be delivered via a audio podcast, so you have access to that, which will help you as you're kind of navigating this practice if all this feels brand new to you. Okay, I appreciate so much you listening to this, and if you have questions, feel free to email us, hi@mindfulmarketplace.com. If you're interested in joining us, again, this will open in about 36 hours on the 17th of March, and you can visit community.mindfulmarketplace.com to see more about the course and the lessons and all that good stuff. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and as always, have a wonderful day.